Hi guys, it's Mr. the Gamer, and welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we cleared out Silphco. We battled a lot. We did things. Not very exciting things, but we did things nonetheless. And in this episode, we're going to take on the Saffron City Pokemon Gym, the master of Psychic Pokemon, Sabrina. Yo, champ in the making, Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against Psychic Pokemon that they destroy before they can even aim a punch. Now, in the original, this gym was terrible because Psychic types are overpowered, but this is not the original, so we should be good to go now. This gym is annoying. You have to go on these little platform things. I don't even know if you can call them platform things. And you have to basically go around a bunch of different rooms through these annoying things. I really can't get any better name than just things, but you basically have to just kind of go in these little teleporter, we'll call them teleporters, to get to Sabrina. Now this is very annoying because it's a lot of trial and error, but I'm just gonna say screw it because I have the paths right in front of me. I'm not afraid to admit that because I'm not gonna bumble around for a really long time and spend like 20 minutes trying to figure this out because I have progress I need to make. So here we are. As for Sabrina's gym herself, it is a Psychic gym. Now in Generation 1, Psychic was only weak to Bug, and Bug was a terrible type. So Psychic was kind of, well, busted, to put it bluntly. And as a result of Psychic being busted, Psychic types were top tier, really top tier. Which is why in this game, after Generation 2, Psychic types got nerfed because Special Defense became its own stat, which was a necessary change, if not something that shook the meta. Anyway, so gyms. It's been some time since we've seen a gym. See, like, I know that Kanto is kind of an region, but the first few gyms are spaced apart, and then all the other gyms are, like, one away, like, one city away or something. In fact, the next gym is extremely close to this location, which is kind of weird to say, but whatever, that's the beauty of Kanto, except Kanto is not exactly the most beautiful thing. There's 7 trainers in this gym, and then there's the gym leader, so that is pretty box standard, but you know, it's a gym, you gotta fight trainers, because I always like fighting trainers. And the more trainers you fight now, the less you have to train later through really tedious grinding strats. So, you know, going to Ninetales. I think Magneton couldn't have been a bad idea either, especially because Ninetales is about to level up. So we're just gonna go Flamethrower. Like, I'm pretty sure you will see the next gym's location at the end of this video, which is kind of whack, which is why you shouldn't believe it. Well, believe it, punk! It's like that episode of iCarly where, Freddy's mom, I'm gonna change my lead first to better reflect the level of my team right now, because I gotta make sure that my whole team is consistency level, or else I'm gonna go crazy with my inner OCD. Anyway, channel Amanda with Ghastly. I do like how, you know, when the trainers have like no Pokemon, it's good because the battles take faster. One thing I've been thinking about doing is turning the animations off, but it just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, the animations in and of itself don't take a long time, like just a couple seconds. What's happening to the audio whenever the spark is used? I don't really understand. But whatevs. So now, just do this. Now we're on the bottom left corner. So the way I'm taking with the trainer battles is the most efficient path, because you will be able to get to visit every single room once, and then that'll be it. Why is this a psychic type gym when there's a lot of Ghastlies? You know, Ghastly's part poison, so it's weak to psychic. Come on, game, explain yourself. I didn't go to a psychic type gym to fight ghost types. It's like how in Koga's gym, almost everything wasn't a poison type, despite it being a poison type gym. It just doesn't make sense, you know? Like, what even? Alright, Haunter. What would be the best way to deal with Nidoqueen versus Hitmonlee? Both of them are weak to Psychic. I'm gonna say that Nidoqueen just because, you know, Bite will probably do more damage because it's super effective. So, unfortunately, Nidoqueen hasn't had the best chance to use the same type of attack bonus to their fullest potential, which is kind of unfortunate, but not a lot you can do. Alright, 2 more trainers to go, and then the gym leader. Oops, no. I didn't even know you could use dig in gyms. That's kind of cool. But then again, why would you ever use that? You can see the gym leader on the right. The Pokemon must be tough if they take on the appearance of their trainers. Honestly, that's kind of creepy if you really think about it. Like, just imagine you look like your trainer and you're a Pokemon, and that's basically it. Wow, it survived? Well, but it flinched. Level 38 though, like the levels will catch up. In fact, eventually I think we're gonna get pretty damn under-leveled, but if my team can get to level 50 by the end game, we should be in fantastic position. So now we'll just go over here to the last trainer before the gym leader, and then we'll be fine. I do want to see Sabrina. And if I want it, I will go for it. Okay, this might take a few turns because Slowbro. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-hit KO. And you disabled my Bite. Cool. Now I can't use Bite anymore because I gotta dig instead. And you withdraw while I was underground. You big brained us. Oh my gosh, Nidoqueen, you're gonna take a while to KO this thing. Why don't you Surf? I feel like that would actually do a similar amount of damage even though it's resistant. No, that did even less. Stop using Withdrawal. I'm not using Brick Break because that's physical. Oh, well now I can Bite again. Hooray! I did it! Level 43. Everyone's superpower. That is a very powerful move, a very powerful attack, but it also lowers the user's attack and defense stats. Didn't I teach this thing Brick Break through TM? Look, that's so much more power. The only other physical move I have right now is Dig. You know what? It could be fun. Let's get rid of Brick Break. I'm pretty sure I can always relearn it at some point. Like, that could be fun, just using superpower just to nuke something if I wanted to. Alright. Cool. This is going to be very stupid, but I'm going to switch Hitmonlee in front, even though it's weak to Psychic. Just because it's the only one that's not level 43. This is the one that leads to Sabrina. And also, you gotta get back, don't forget. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. It started with a spoon I carelessly tossed bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. By the way, in the anime, Sabrina was like the creepiest character. Like, I remember watching her anime episode as a kid, and it was like mentally scarring. Okay, maybe not that far, but that episode was definitely. I feel like it's too dark for a kid show. Also, wow, what a KO. Mr. Mime, like, you don't have that kind of stuff in an anime. It's like a freaking creepypasta kind of thing. It's very weird. Ooh, flinch. Look at him only putting in work against these psychic types. First on Kadabra, then on Mr. Mime. What's next? Alakazam! Okay, I know what our last Pokemon is. I don't want to keep Hitmonlee alive for that, so we're going to Fearow. This thing was terrifyingly tough. In yellow, this thing was level 50. In this game, it's level 43. But a level 50 Alakazam in yellow, like, that thing could destroy your entire team with just Psychic. But Fearow just KOs it. Okay, nice. And yeah, your last Pokemon is Venomoth, which means Hitmonlee will gain its aforementioned level up after all. At least I think it will. It's such a random Pokemon to have when you have Psychic types you missed. No, when you hit Supersonic. The accuracy of Supersonic is 55, and the chance of hitting Rock Slide is 90%, so... Okay, at least we broke through the confusion there. Winning KO? Nice! That wasn't a hard fight at all, just Fearow took a bit of a hit. Nice, level up. You're not even at 100 HP. Wait, if you did Sabrina! This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit it, I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. We did it. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Wait, please take this TM with you. TMO Force from Sabrina. Psychic power is something that only a few people have. Everyone has psychic power, people just don't realize it. She didn't even say what TM it was. Well, I'm gonna show you. It's Calm Mind. Raises special attack and special defense by 1 stage. It's one of the best setup moves in the game, but I'm about 99% sure that none of my Pokemon can use it. So I'm just gonna not bother. And in order to get out, just do this. This might as well be a Sabrina's Gym guide. Then you just go to the one in the lower right. Boom. I don't need that guide open anymore because we're free! So now, we have 6 badges. What we're gonna do is fly... I'm gonna put Magneton in front. Because we can fly. We're gonna fly to Pallet Town. Because the only place we haven't explored in the region yet, aside from this over here, is this little stretch. Like this one this way, but this also leads over here to Cinnabar Island. That is our next destination. So let's go. But first we're going to speak to Mew, because Mew needs to heal us up. See? Big brain with the Pokemon Center in disguise. Now I'm sure you've always wondered why you can just win over... Well, in theory, you could have just went over here when you had Surf. And fair enough. But now we can just go down here to Route 21. Side note, this grass patch over here is the only place in the entire game where you can find Tangela. And that's a rare Pokemon, but it's not good. I'm pretty sure I have repels, because I don't want to go through a water route without repels. So let's do it. This is just going to be a giant water route. I think this is actually the only required water route in the entire game. I mean, oh god, every single Pokemon game has a trainer like this, with 6 Pokemon, and it's all Magikarp. Isn't that lovely? I love fighting Magikarp trainers. You know, we're on a water route. Let's just put Hitmonlee in front just for the sake of getting a little bit of experience. But yeah, this is the only required water route in the entire game, which is kind of surprising, honestly. Because I thought there were more than just that, but alright. Because the one down south of Fuchsia is where Articuno is. Except that's not required. You don't have to catch Articuno. You're welcome to do though. I did so. But you don't have to. And you need to cross water to get to Zapdos. There is a bug flying around my TV right now, and I want to kill it so bad. But you need to cross the water to get to Cinnabar. You can't fly there because you haven't been there yet. And... well, that's kind of bad. Except water rats are annoying because you have to buy repels. It's caves, but outside. That's basically what I think the thing of water rats. They're caves that are outside. That's basically it. Magikarps don't make the grade. Yeah, I would agree with that. Unfortunately, you can't battle trainers while on the water if they're on land. I'm pretty sure you can do that in Ruby and Sapphire, but not in FireRed and LeafGreen, which is unfortunate. Fisherman Ron. Oh my god, you have 4 Pokemon? The last trainer had 6. Hope not all the trainers have this many Pokemon, because I can't be too certain. And I also really hope that Magneton eventually gets a better electric move by level up. I don't think it does, though. Hope I can get a TM of Thunderbolt or something. Because the problem with Magneton in this game in particular is, even though it's part Steel, I don't think it gets a single Steel-type move. The only Steel-type moves I think are like Metal Claw, Iron Tail, 666. And while Magneton doesn't have a claw, Magneton doesn't have a tail, it can't really take advantage of its Steel-type offensively. Which is not terrible. I mean, to be fair, Magneton can't really... I mean, the Steel-type is physical in this game. And Magneton's special attack is what it likes to use, so it's not missing too much by, you know, not using the Steel-type move. And besides, Steel-type is only strong in this game against Ice and Rock, and most Rock types are also Ground types, so Magneton loses there. And Ice types, I have Ninetales. Ooh, double battle. Yeah, we can work with this. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch to Fearow instead. There we go. That's a masculine trainer, son. I talked to a girl. Very, very strange stuff. Sis and bro, Little or Little? Wait, Little or Little? No, Lil or Little. Like, how would you describe that? Because I wouldn't be able to say so myself with a definitive enough answer. Oh my god, you seriously survived that? With like 1 HP and you just recover? Delaying your inevitable doom. Doom. Good thing I used Spark on that thing, because Magneton as a Steel type is also immune to poison, so it works out. I don't like how swimmers in this game give like no money. I mean, they're swimmers. They're also just kids. They don't have a lot of money to give you, but more so experience than anything. Is there anything on this island at all? You think there'd be a hidden item or something over here? We should have the item finder. I don't think I have the item finder yet. Do I? The Dome Fossil is a key item? What if I use it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Because in future games, it actually put it in your inventory. Then you have to like sell it, and yeah, I don't have the item finder. Oh well. Maybe there wasn't anything there after all. Hello! The sea cleanses my body and soul, unless you get attacked by a sea creature or something. Then it doesn't cleanse your body and soul, it makes you feel like you're about to perish. I am sorry if you are getting... sorry, I just got a text message and I have to look at my phone, but I'm trying not to lean over my chair too hard. There we go. Ooh, Try Attack. It's a physical move, so I can't see it doing too much. It's a simultaneous 3-beam attack that paralyzes, burns, or freezes the foe. I mean, I can't see myself using this, but I can see myself using it more than Sonic Boom, so Alright, Tentacle. We're going to focus on Fearow next, because Fearow is the closest one to leveling up. In fact, I think after this it's only going to be one fight away from leveling up anyway. Sorry if this bothers people who are like, oh, you don't have to be so consistent when you're leveling. Shush, this is the way I play Pokemon. This is the way I do it. I like to keep all the levels consistent. I don't even think there's that many trainers on this particular part of the region. There might be. I mean, I've already fought a couple. Okay, there's those two. Another there. Oh, and there's another there. You caught your Pokemon at sea? Congratulations. You have Starmie. Well, Fearow will definitely level up now. I don't think this is gonna KO though. Except I got a critical, so it did KO. Nice job, Fearow. Way to go. You've earned that level up. You did it. Diver down. Splish splash. Hitmonlee, I guess. Fine, I will backtrack and fight these people. I kind of wanted to experiment and go down a little further, but Fisherman Nolan with his Sea King doesn't want to let me have that luxury. So I'm not going to have it. Brick Break. That's kind of another reason why I got rid of Brick Break on Nidoqueen earlier, because I already have Brick Break on him only anyway, so. Why do you say that your stronger Pokemon first? You start off with your weak... No, you start with your strong Sea King that I killed in one hit, and then you switch to your weak Goldeen, which I also killed in one hit. Hooray! And that did burn some time. Hope that was worth it to you. I just realized Nidoqueen's the one using Surf. What happens if I switch it over to with Blastoise? Is it gonna make Blastoise use Surf? Oh my god, it will! The Pokemon that's sooner in your party will be the one using Surf. Let's put Nidoqueen on, just because Nidoqueen's weak to water, and that's funnier. That reminds me, in the original games on this route, there was a cue ball, like a dangerous biker-like dude swimming in the water. And he's like, I think when you talk to him, he's like, hey, does it look weird for me to be swimming around here? And I'm like, it's kind of funny. But at the same time, it's so out of place, it just doesn't really make sense to me. Cloyster, okay, oops, don't want to show that. Okay, so, story about Shellder and Cloyster. So, I play a lot of Pokemon Go, okay? I play it on campus all the time. I have like a lot of friends who play the game too, and we always like to play. Why did I use Rock Slide when this thing's still weak to fighting? Whatever. So I have some friends who play the game on campus. We like do a lot of things on campus. It's pretty hardcore and I have a lot of fun. But one thing I'm really trying to do in Pokemon Go is get a shiny Shellder. And you might be thinking, oh well, it's just a shiny Shellder. You know, why is Shellder so important to you? Why is Shellder important to you when there's other Pokemon that are more rare and possibly more valued in the Pokemon community? That is because, also, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna fight you first. That is because I have in my Pokédex, the game keeps track of how many of each species you have seen and how many you've caught. What I usually do is I shiny check. If I check something and it's not shiny, I'll flee from it. So the counters are very inflated because of that. Also, nice level up. Still not at 100 HP, but next level you will be. Tentacle, we can get Blastoise to do it. We have Strength, so that should be more than enough. The game keeps track of how many shinies you have. Not how many shinies, you can check how many of each species you've seen. Oh, you have Brick... Oh, okay, so the Brick Break team is at Celadon, right. That's why you both had it with Blastoise and Nidoqueen. Okay. So if the game keeps track of it, I'm like, okay, well, how many do I have to... Wow, that did a lot. No, that's much damage than I thought it would. So it's like, the game keeps track, and you're like, okay, well, the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and outside of things like Community Day or boosted events or something, is around 1 in 500. not great odds, obviously. Those are very low odds. But I have seen in Pokemon Go, and I'm going to quickly verify this because I don't know the exact count. I'm going to open Pokemon Go right now while I'm doing this. And I'm going to say how many Shelders I have seen. Why? Because why the hell not? By the way, if you're wondering, I am Mystic and I am level 40. And I take my Pokemon Go very seriously. So, yeah. I have currently seen 1,537 Shelder as of June 10th, 2020, the day I'm recording this. So, if you can get 1 Shelder in 500 encounters, that means I could have gotten 3 Shelder in 1,500, assuming your luck is good like that. Mine clearly isn't. And because Shelder is so common, and I've seen so many with no shinies, it has been my goal to get a shiny Shelder. Oh, by the way, we're here. Yeah, it has been my goal to get a shiny Shelder in Pokemon Go. And I have a lot of friends who get a bunch of shiny, like, I have friends who have like 8, 7 shiny Shelders, and I have none. And they're like, hi, you still need a shiny Shelder? And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? So I just conduct experiments in the burned out buildings, you know, they call it, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. So that's my shiny Shelder story. But here we are at Cinnabar Island. And I think we're about 27 minutes in recording. I think that's a good stopping point for today. So, I will make something very clear. There is more water out this way. And there is this, the Pokmon Mansion. Wait, this is not the... Well, this is a Pokmon Mansion. Next time we're going to... Wow, this island is so much smaller than I thought it was. I thought there was like another house, but nope. You actually can't go in the gym yet. So we gotta have to find out the solution to that. And there's also the Pokemon Lab, which we're gonna explore in the next episode. So we're gonna explore the Pokemon Lab, but we're gonna head out this way first. And then we're gonna get over here to this place. Also, I love the music in this place. It's so good. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.